question, Dave.
All right, here we go. 9:04 at WATR as we continue along with a special segment now. Our friends from United Way of Greater Waterbury. We are talking about campaign kickoff. Of course, it doesn't mean that the work started this week. It's been going on for a very long time. Please, let's welcome campaign chairman DaveFerraro, of course, the president of Carpin Manufacturing. David, good morning.
Good morning.
Kristen Jacoby, president of the United Way.
Hi there.
Hi there. Jared Bruzis, chief impact officer at United Way.
Good morning, Chris.
And Logan Smith, corporate engagement at United Way. Great to have you guys back.
Good morning.
How's everybody doing? Busy as always?
Great.
All good, yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Like to be here.
All right, so that time is here. It's the campaign on its way. Dave, how's the planning going?
Everything's going great. And Chris, let me first say thank you for having us on. Thank you to
Absolutely.
WATR as well. The planning's been going great. It's been going on for several months. I'm the campaign chair, but behind me there's a ton of local leaders who are supporting me and who've put in a ton of time already. We put together a campaign leadership council is what we call it. It's made up of business leaders from across the industries, across the area, and we've been meeting regularly throughout the summer. And so I'm thankful for all the work that they've done and continue to do.
And Chris, we're so grateful for Dave to take this leadership position. We're so grateful to Dave to take this leadership position because we couldn't do it without him. And his leadership, we started working, January 1 to start planning and getting this all set and ready to go. So
See, I said it
depend
was-
on volunteers.
I said it didn't start this
Yeah,
week.
exactly.
January, wow. Okay.
But it's all that passion and commitment that makes this go forward. And once again, we're so grateful to all of our volunteers and the work they do every single day to help us help people.
So let's talk about the formal campaign kickoff, Dave.
Exciting day.
Around the
Yes.
corner.
Yeah, we will be kicking off the campaign Thursday morning, September 5th, which is a breakfast at La Bella Vista Club in Waterbury. It's actually a free event for companies, partner agencies, local leaders, the community, and Day of Caring volunteers. It's a free event that's made possible by our corporate sponsors. So this year we're asking people to bring new bath and hand towels that will help United Way's homeless shelter partners that are in need of those things. And if anybody wants to go to the breakfast, they can register at unitedwaygw.org.
Yeah, Chris, please, we want more the merrier. We usually have over 350 people come for breakfast, but it's a great opportunity to learn about United Way and the work we're doing in the community.
And part of that, a very big deal, Day of Caring. Logan Smith, corporate engagement at United Way. Can you tell us about Day of Caring?
Absolutely. So, in conjunction with the kickoff breakfast, which really, offers the opportunity to kind of get galvanized and hear about the work, Day of Caring provides an opportunity to a host of, companies in the surrounding area and volunteers there to get out and get some firsthand, experience doing work for our partner agencies. Things like, whether it be landscaping or painting, or we even have some people going out to Camp Matasha. It's just a nice way to get hands-on, and it's one thing to hear about it, but it's another thing to see it firsthand and kind of get out there. It's just a great way of expanding kind of that whole deal. And basically they'll get to fuel up at the breakfast and then use that to kind of go out, get energized, and hopefully, have a great day out, in the community. And our volunteer engagement coordinator, Ari Mata, is the one that spearheads all that. She's great. If any company ever has, an idea for a volunteer opportunity, she's the one that can get it done. So by all means, if your company is interested in participating, just call the United Way office and ask for Ari, and she'll get you set up.
What I love is United Way, especially it seems, always jumps to the forefront of my mind. You guys don't just sit at desks all day. You are out and about all the time. And especially with things like this. So the campaign, the volunteering, certainly all has purpose to meet the needs of the community, doing so much great behind the scenes work. But then when it comes to the forefront, to celebrate and remind the community of all that you do. Jared, what about the needs and challenges that United Way is seeing as we move along here?
So great question, Chris. This campaign is vital right now and so important because we're really concerned about what's happening. The reality is you and I, all of us here at this table, are experiencing some challenges, and including folks who we call ALICE, Asset Limited Income Constrained and Employed. Gas is expensive. Utilities are expensive. We've all seen a pretty big hit recently. The reality is all of us are paying more and more for goods and services, and our wallets are stretched thin. The great gift of this campaign and the work that the United Way is doing is to help to address some of these challenges, but also help provide some of the safety net to ensure that folks' basic needs are being met. And we do that through our work, through our 3 impact areas: basic needs, financial stability, and education. And the basic needs we've seen through our needs assessment and lots of data analysis to back up the work that we do and the why behind it is showing that there's a 13% increase in homelessness, Chris, in our area. We're seeing lots and lots of people here in the greater Waterbury area that are homeless, more so than ever before. I've been doing this work in Waterbury for almost 15 years now, and Chris, I've never seen it this bad. Right, we've got kids sleeping outside in our communities. We know that the lines that are growing and growing at our local soup kitchens and food pantries, our partner agencies. We partner with Connecticut Food Share with a mobile food pantry that our staff support with other volunteers in the community. And we're seeing tons and tons of people, more and more folks coming all the time seeking basic needs and access to food and behavioral health challenges with kids in our school systems. And so United Way is at the forefront of ensuring that we are supporting other organizations, community partners to address these needs of the community that, again, all backed up by data, and ensuring that we're utilizing these resources that our benefactors give us and are good stewards of these dollars to make sure that they're having the greatest impact. So you don't have to choose which organization you're providing resources to, which I think is really important. We're helping do that for you through some really strong data and some analysis in the community.
Jared, what you said is a very big deal because you've been on the front line for a very long time. So for you to say it's the worst you've ever seen it, but to be able to have that impact by working for an organization like United Way on a personal level must be huge for you. And I mean, your experience in the field, unfortunately, is an asset to what United Way is trying to do. So the need clearly is real, which makes raising dollars and getting this money to support the effort very important.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're fortunate. I mean, the work that we do is a really gift to the community. And all of us at the United Way, this is part of a labor of love for us. It's not a job for us, right, Chris? It's
Sure.
something that is special and near to all of us. But we only can do this as we're empowered by many volunteers that help us on our board and council and cabinets, and great people like DaveFerraro who step up to the plate to ensure that we're raising the dollars and resources that are needed to really make a real impact in our community. So it's not just the team, the staff that do this, but really fortunate for Dave's community, his council and his leadership, and so many others that are making this possible.
So, Kristen, that's why we have to get more workplaces involved here
Yes.
and get that moving.
Yeah, definitely. The needs are so great. And one of the things I don't know if people all truly always understand all the work that United Way is doing in the community, because it is managing those short-term, immediate type of crises, but it's also looking at the long-term approach too of how do we start to change things to make them better even in the future. And that's why we depend on our corporate supporters, our nonprofit supporters, local government to all jump in together, because your dollar combined with all these other people, individual dollars, really add up to that over $3.6 million that Dave and our community are trying to raise this fall. We need more companies on board. There's so many different ways to get involved. Workplace is one of them. But once again, with corporate giving, corporate sponsorship, like Logan is saying, getting people engaged in the community out there and learning about the issues that Jared is talking about, it's just so critical. The other thing that I think is so cool is when you see the thousands of donors that come together, what we know and research shows is that individuals want to be part of companies that give back, that
Sure.
are involved in the community, that support their community, that people feel more satisfied in the workplace. And so that's a great way that United Way can come together with our corporate partners and once again help them achieve whatever their corporate social responsibility is. So at the same time of giving both those financial and human resources back to our community, I just think is so important. And then you get to see the change that happens, right? When you make that investment, you could really see the change that has happened in the community once again. And Jared has stories and data to back all this up, but once again, you're truly making a difference in our community. And once again, Jared's talking about data. All we do, right, when you look at those 3 impact areas, the work we're doing is based on the priorities in our community, the needs in our community. One of the things in development we also see is less people are giving more. And so that trend is a little bit worrisome, once again, but through Workplace, if you can give $1 or $2 a week, once again, that comes together and that makes significant change in our
Sure,
community
adds
through
up.
United Way, definitely.
And again, a change that we can see right here in Waterbury and the other 10 towns, including Waterbury. You don't make a donation and then you're not really sure where it goes. Like, you see the impact
Yeah.
right here in the greater Waterbury area.
You know, Chris, too, one other thing, though, when you see employees, like when we were going into our corporate partners and whether it's nonprofit, local government, people are learning about the services that are out there. And there has been time and time again that I've been at a campaign where someone has personally come up to me and said, my family member, somebody is going through something. How do I
Including
do
at Carpin.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
And the other thing too, when people learn about how they can take part in the workplace, and they think, okay, sure, $1, absolutely. But then I think it also gets people excited about learning more about United Way, what exactly you do, and what they can do aside from just that few dollars out of their paycheck or to donate. Are talking United Way of Greater Waterbury campaign kickoff time already here right around the corner. It is September 5th. We are speaking with campaign chair DaveFerraro. He's the president of Carpin Manufacturing. Kristen Jacoby, president of our United Way. Jared Bruzis, chief impact officer at the UW, and Logan Smith, corporate engagement at United Way. Dave, I wanted to ask you, because I think it's kind of symbolic of how somebody doesn't maybe know that much about United Way, then gets involved, finds out about it, and then you can't picture your personal or corporate life without contributing and being active with United Way. Tell us how you got started and how it kind of spread at Carpin Manufacturing.
Yeah, thank you. At Carpin, we've been doing United Way campaigns for a number of years, over a decade. And, I've been there for, should I say it, 30 years. And there was a time where we really didn't do much socially or for the community. And I think, companies today are more and more committed to social responsibility, more committed to being a part of the community they're in and helping the community. And when I speak to business leaders and CEOs about United Way, to ones that are not involved, I really want to impress upon them that here's an opportunity for your company to be part of the community, to help the community that you're in, and most importantly, to give your employees the opportunity to be part of that. Not all of your employees are going to choose to give, but many will, and many want to, and many want to be a part of the community, want to help the community, want to give back. And so I think it's a great way, and it's really important for companies to be a part of the community, and it's a great way for them to do that.
Beautiful. All right, let's tell people how they can learn more and how they can do exactly what you did and Carpin Manufacturing did. Get to the website, learn more information, and then realize what an amazing cause it is.
Yeah, thank you. You can find everything at unitedwaygw.org. And please give what you can, and please don't wait. We're in the middle of the campaign. The campaign's starting September 5th, and then we'll be in it really quickly. We have a very short window to raise the resources that we need to do the work we do. And so many are counting on us, so many partner agencies that do so much work for so many people in the community, and we're counting on you.
Beautiful. And WATR, as always, happy to help spread the word. Again, unitedwaygw.org. DaveFerraro, thank you so much for your time. Kristen Jacoby, Jared Bruzis, and Logan Smith, we wish you nothing but the best. And may this be your most successful campaign ever.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Glenn McCabe, thank you too for putting literally all of this together. We appreciate it, as always. 9:23 here at WATR on a Wednesday morning.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris.
You guys are the best.
That was fun.
4 doesn't usually work, but this was